Have you heard about this? There's a $5 billion fight breaking out, and it's happening right in India's snack aisle. We're talking about a massive bidding war for a piece of a much-loved local brand, and the list of people trying to get in, well, it's a real who's who of global finance.
So, you've got to ask the big question, right? Why are all these global giants, these huge investment firms, tripping over themselves to spend billions on potato chips? Seriously. But the answer, well, it tells us a whole lot about a massive shift happening in the Indian market right now.
Okay, so first things first, let's just set the stage. There is an intense, high-stakes competition going on, with a whole lineup of major players all trying to grab a slice of one single company, Balaji Wafers. And just look at who's showing up to the party. This isn't just anybody. We're talking about ITC Foods, a monster in India. You've got Temasek, that's Singapore's sovereign wealth fund. Private equity titan TPG is in the mix, the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, and that's not even all of them. There are about 10 other major private equity and venture capital firms circling. This is absolutely the big leagues.
So what's the big prize they're all fighting over? A 10 to 15% piece of the company. It's what's called a minority stake. This means the founders, the Virani brothers, are looking to sell a small chunk of their company for the very first time. They want to bring in some serious outside cash, but, and this part is crucial, without giving up control.
Okay, so we've got the bidders, we know what they want, but why this company? What makes it such a prize? Let's pull back the curtain and take a closer look at the snack empire right in the middle of this storm, Balaji Wafers.
And wow, when you look at the numbers, it all starts to make a lot of sense. In just the last fiscal year, Balaji pulled in over 5,400 crore rupees in revenue. To put that in perspective, that's roughly $650 million US, and their profit, nearly $70 million. I mean, that is just incredibly healthy. On top of that, they've got over 65 different products and a massive network of 1,300 dealers. This thing is an absolute powerhouse.
You know, the crazy part is, this wasn't always some corporate giant. It's the ultimate bootstrap story. The Virani brothers literally started out back in the 70s selling snacks from a movie theater canteen. A canteen! They made the company official in 1981, and by 2023, they built it into a 5,000 crore rupee empire. What a truly remarkable journey.
So you've got a fantastic company. You've got eager buyers with cash in hand. This should be a simple deal, right? Well, not so fast. There's one rather large hurdle, the price tag.
Yep, that's the number. $5 billion. That is the valuation the founders are aiming for. The Virani brothers believe their company is worth about $5 billion US. And let's be honest, that is a massive figure for a regional snack company.
And here is where we hit the real conflict. You see, most analysts and investors, they look at the books and they say, okay, this is worth somewhere between $3.5 and $4 billion. But the founders? They are holding out for that $5 billion mark. That leaves a $1 billion gap between what the market wants to pay and what the owners are willing to sell for.
So how on earth can the founders even ask for such a high price? To really understand that, we need to zoom out a little and look at the incredible market that Balaji is playing in.
Just this year alone, the entire Indian snacks market is worth over 46,000 crore rupees. That translates to more than $5.5 billion US. It's a gigantic industry, and believe me, it is not slowing down.
And the growth here is just stunning. The market isn't just growing, it's projected to more than double in less than a decade. We're talking about it soaring past $12 billion by 2033. Now you start to see it, don't you? Having a strong foothold in a market that's growing this fast is an incredibly attractive investment.
So what's fueling this snack explosion? Well, it's really a perfect storm of a few powerful trends. You've got rapid urbanization, this huge cultural shift towards quick and easy convenience foods, and of course, rising disposable incomes. You put all that together and it is the perfect recipe for a snack boom.
Okay, so let's just recap the battlefield here. We have a massive, and I mean massive, growing market. You have a super profitable, really well-run company at the heart of it all. And you have about a dozen of the world's biggest investors, all just ready to write a huge check.
So the situation is pretty clear. It really is a race to see who blinks first. Is one of these bidders going to meet the founders' really high valuation? Or are the founders going to have to come down a bit to meet the market? It's a classic high-stakes negotiation with billions of dollars on the line.
And that leaves us with the final question, doesn't it? With so many powerful players involved,
Who's ultimately going to win this prize? And maybe, more importantly, how will an investment of this size change not just Balaji Wafers, but the entire snack aisle for millions and millions of us across India? I guess we'll just have to wait and see.